I want to make sure my equipment is up to snuff. And I want to get a certain ring anyways with a certain set of armor that actually works pretty darn well consistently for me. So the armor I'll probably be going with in the early game won't be this. It'll probably be the black leather set that the Thief starts with. Again, that's why I almost want to start with Thief, but I don't remember if the merchant we run into pretty soon sells curved swords or not, and if they are, how much they fucking are. And I think I'd rather just start with the curved sword so I get used to the curved sword moveset, since it'll be my primary weapon. I will have a backup weapon because technically the weapon does fire damage, and there's going to be some areas in the latter half of the game where that's not really too great. Can you not be an asshole? So yeah, the more armored ones are going to take 3 hits with the curved sword, which is fine. What I'm curious about is how this is going to work. What? That's pretty funny. There we go. So that can work too. Man, that's some counterattack shit before Elden Ring pull that shit off. Now, I'm gonna get some more souls real quick by going over here and fighting some more enemies. I want as much money as possible because I'm gonna buy a few things from the merchant. I could also kill him and get a weapon I want out of him, and I could still do that. There's a specific katana I do want as a backup weapon. Yeah, I'll be using a backup katana, by the way. It's gonna be a lightning katana, and I think I know which one I want. Though I might still kill this merchant coming up when I buy all the stuff I want off of him, because he does drop humanity, I believe, and that's kind of the reason why we're here.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Yeah, see, look how expensive everything is. Alright, this is why I brought the giant soul with me, so I can buy all this shit. I can buy all of his shit. So I've got 7 humanity already, that's fine. Hoping to get some soft humanity for some enemies. Okay, buy that. Need the repair box too. So he does sell a scimitar for 600 bucks. That's actually not too bad. They sell the falchion? No. So I could have possibly spent an extra 600 bucks to buy that. Standard arrows, 169.
Thank you,
I would like some more money than that, or more things than that. So I'm gonna need to get myself some more money. I'm just gonna pop all my souls actually, and then whatever's left over I may spend on level ups. To me, these early level ups really just don't matter too much. So I like buying a lot of shit. Let's get the wooden arrows. I can get a hell of them. Or I can go for standard arrows and get a shitload of them. I like the standard arrows a bit more. They do 10 more damage. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that is good enough. 89 for that? Nah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the standard arrows. It's basically all my money, which is fine. That'll last me the entire game. That will literally last me the entire game, because we have a longbow, which I don't even think I can... Yeah, alright, let's take off the gloves then. There we go. Yep, now we got a longbow with some standard arrows. That'll be pretty good. Does he have anything else I want? I don't think so. Not for this playthrough. He does have a short bow for people that don't want the longbow, but I highly suggest the longbow anyways. I also can recommend playing the hunter. That was also another class I was thinking of playing. I usually like playing the hunter as well. Tisk. Alright, so let's kill this guy. I'll teach you. Lousy rat. Muriel! Where's my dinner? See, he does drop a humanity, and he drops the Uchi Katana, which I believe we can't even use because you need like 16 strength to wield it. It is way better than our scimitar, but once we start upgrading our scimitar, it'll be pretty good. Oh, it's 14-14. That's fine. It is a 14-14 weapon. So yeah, we got some soft humanity. That's also pretty good, because he is technically a hollow merchant. All hollow enemies, I believe, have a like a slight chance of dropping humanity. So you want to aim a little bit to the left for people that need a little bit of tips on hitting smaller enemies with the bow and arrow. This is before like they really like enhanced the range combat in these games, and I'll still say overall it's not great. I'd say Night Rain is like the only game where like the range combat actually feels like viable. And by viable we mean like you feel like you're playing a normal game. Wow, I fucked that up. Stabbing a little bitch. Get over here. There's another guy in here. Wow, that was way too late. There's another guy in here. I should have bought the repair box, but I could buy that from a different NPC anyways when we get more money, so. The repair box is actually like a damn near mandatory item, but multiple NPCs sell it, so that's why I didn't really give a fuck. Plus it's $3 grand, which is way too much for this point in the game. And the enemies here just do not give you enough money to make that really worth it. Ooh, dropped a firebomb. Cool. There's an enemy crossbowman over here who we're gonna have to murder. He didn't drop anything. Sometimes these guys drop some decent stuff. They dropping consumables is probably what we want them to drop because their armor is not useful, but you can sell it later. Technically, it's not great. Like the exchange rate on it's fucking atrocious. All right, let's fight these guys first. All right, our back's to the wall already. Don't worry, if power metal saw is one thing, we're at our strongest when our back's to the wall. See? The enemies just literally fell apart. Give me that longsword. That's actually a good drop from them. And yep, that's how we're gonna beat these spear guys. Now, usually you want to do like wait, does this do like a kick? No, it does not. Usually like you want to do like a kick move, and that kick move is pretty good. Like, okay, so let me kind of show off what you typically want to do. So let's just equip the longsword real quick because that's a more standard weapon. So you can do that. This is what you typically want, but it's fine. We can just parry. We could just parry the guy. Well, technically this does more damage and it does bleed. So fuck it. We'll just use Uchi Katana for a bit until we start upgrading our scimitar. Because we want our scimitar to be plus 10. Wait, are we fat? We might be fat. Well, let me take off my shirt. There we go. So this will be a little risky. We're going to have to play this a little slow. Yeah, we have to two-hand it every fucking time, but this Black Knight's pretty doable, I find. Okay. We're ready for him. Let's move back a little bit. There we go. Got the rhythm down. I got the rhythm down. There we go. It's when he does the overhead attack is, to me, more predictable. I don't think I can kill him with one hit, so let's just parry him one more time. Or the parry to the crotch. Titanite Chunk, actually fantastic drop. I need him actually dropping those quite often, actually. So let's use the Uchi Katana for a short bit. I don't plan on upgrading this weapon. I plan on upgrading the Iato instead. So we'll just use it as like a backup weapon or a primary weapon for a short bit while we try to upgrade our scimitar. And parry to the crotch. Parry to the crotch. I actually thought about using the Chaos Blade instead, and I could switch that up, honestly. I actually could. The minute we start upgrading weapons, I will probably make that decision if I am going to go with my my curved sword idea, or if I'm going to switch over to a Chaos Blade, which is a katana build. Because I love that weapon. That weapon's awesome, and I might consider doing that anyways. Let's put this down here. Thankfully, the Katana 2-handed moveset's just super good. Alright, what will we find? Let's find out. We made it. Yep, plenty of time. Plenty of time. This will probably do like half its health. Yeah, damn near. And he's dead. Goodbye, Tauros Demon. We hardly knew ye. See you later, bitch. Is a pretty decent haul. So yeah, you want to do I'm playing the game like a fucking jackass, and I'm not even explaining anything to any like person that just wanders upon you going, I don't understand half the shit this person's doing. And it's like, just play the fucking game. Oh boy, people are not gonna like what I gotta do here. We still have our lightning buff, so fuck it, go for it. That's right, he has a follow-up. Come on, bleed, you asshole. Oh, I got him. Nice, he did bleed, sweet. Sorry, Solar fans, I do need to kill him, because he has humanity and a bunch of shit in his inventory, but we came here for the humanity. Came here for the humanity and absolutely nothing else. Look at that, such a pro. I dodged all that shit. And kick. Do I need 10 Estus? Not for this part. So I'm not even gonna upgrade this this bonfire. Alright, let's get this to 14 and start going this route. That works. Alright, cool. So now we can just one-hand the katana. But I still want to two-hand it for the most part. Again, we'll switch back to the curved sword later. We're not going to upgrade this Uchi katana. We're just using it as like a solid weapon for the time being. Oof. That could have been spooky. Okay, so how to deal with the dragon 101. Wait. It sounds stupid and it sounds boring and it kind of is. You gotta wait like a minute. The minute he starts moving, you run. And you can grab all the shit here. You actually have time to grab all the shit here. You actually want the soul, but that's where you can get the claymore if you want it. Claymore's a fucking fun weapon. I actually thought about using the claymore and doing a claymore buff build, like where I use the sunlight blade. Not the sunlight blade. I think it's the buff spell. I think that's what it is. I don't remember. Alright, these guys are pointless to fight, so I'm gonna just move forward. There isn't a Black Knight we can go fight. He's a little tough, though, but I might risk it and fight him. It could be fun. Can you even, like, parry that? I'm assuming no. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb. Well, thankfully, we have a reason to go back. We want that humanity. We don't want to lose any humanity. Fuck that shit. Losing humanity is like... Eventually, losing enough humanity is a game over. But that's also why I'm going to run a backup weapon in case shit like that happens. There we go. So he should fall just like the others. Come on. Thank you. Alright, all we gotta do is just not fuck this up and we can kill this bitch. You can't parry that, that's insane! Oh my god! You can parry that. I did not know that. Wow, that is fucking crazy. I've never thought you could actually parry that. Alright, should be able to kill him like 2 more hits. It was actually 3 more hits, but you know. Another chunk! Damn, these are good drops! Hold up! I'm actually happy about these drops. These are upgrade materials. These are good drops. I swear they're good drops, actually. We need these chunks. It's like, that saves me, like, farming later down the road. That saves me a shitload of farming. That saves me ass loads of fucking farming. Whoop. So yeah, you can actually beat these guys, by the way, and close the gate behind them. I've actually had the gate crush one of them before. It was pretty funny. We actually want to be a little careful. We don't want to get too close. Okay, these guys are becoming a problem. Stop being a problem. So yeah, we need that basement key for later. Aha, dorks. You could fight the pig. The pig can drop some stuff, but I just like running past everybody. And then here is the almighty halberd, which is a weapon I kind of wanted to use. There's a lot of weapons I like using in this game. I like basically all weapon types in this game. They're all fun in their own unique way. There we go. And we can one-shot Boulder Knights. That's good. Man, can you imagine if he dropped his fucking swag sword? That would be insane. That's a 1% drop, by the way. The Boulder Side Sword, that shit is a straight up 1% drop rate. Oh yeah, with the katana now, we actually have our kick. So that's actually pretty nice. So now we can just deal with this shit. Probably should have two-handed to kill him quicker, but... Hey man, it's all good. It's Dark Souls. You're free to do whatever you want. Genuinely. Ooh, we do not two-shot these guys. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so we 3-shot them. Regardless. Oh, that's perfect. That's what I need right there. We need Titanite shards, like, a shitload of them. We need, like, damn near 30 of them. So that's why grinding is probably going to be a thing. So my sessions might be shorter in, like, this first half of the game. Just because we're going to spend a lot of time just upgrading our equipment. We don't need our shield, so I'm just going to... Yep, and there's that nice bleed. Come on. There we go. It's another important item right here. Another Firekeeper soul. Again, we can get a third one, technically. Oh my god, these drops are insane, guys. This is an insane run. These drops are crazy. So we want to kill this asshole right here. Actually a pretty dangerous thing to do. Let's see. We hit him. Not in the head. So I want to be able to hit him in the head. I think we can hit him in the head here. Nope. There we go. That's the angle I need. If we hit him in the head, he gets stunned, so he doesn't actually, does his, magic. And if we kill him, he goes away forever, so we kind of do want to kill this dickhead. One more arrow should do it. There we go. Okay, he didn't drop anything. I was gonna say, if he drops his fucking, trident, we might just change our run to the trident. Oh, come on. See? You gotta aim, like, really to the left, but sometimes you just aim a little too much to the left, and then stupid shit happens. You know? Get the fuck out of here. Nice try, Boulder Knight. Nice fucking try, bitch. And then this one is really annoying, because these guys can parry you. But you can also parry them. So as long as you parry them first, but they're also fucking strong as shit. They're way tougher than the other guys. They hit harder, they're more annoying to kill, and yeah, you know, the usual. So we're gonna head down this way. So how many Titanite shards did we get? Like 2? Yeah, that's actually not bad. 3 chunks already. Dude, that's a fucking crazy, like... Wait, we're not running normal weapons, aren't we? We could. We could run a plus 15 instead of a lightning weapon, and I might do that, honestly. Because that's already like a plus 12 weapon right there. For my backup weapon. Which we won't get for quite some time. But I still want to be able to get... We need the money, actually, so I'm not going to spend any of it. We still have another gold pine resin, that's perfect. So this is like our most useful NPC right here. Yeah, we need to reinforce our, where is it? Our scimitar. Yeah, so let's start upgrading it now. I think now it's better than our Uchi, but our Uchi is still does bleed, but yeah, this is better. Alright, so we'll switch back to our scimitar now that it does more damage. Plus this enemy we're going to be fighting, technically, yeah, this is safe, I think. Yeah, that's safe. Fuck, I hate this enemy, dude. That delayed fucking hitbox, man. That shit's ridiculous. I just died. Holy shit. Well, we have one more pine resin to make this easier, by the way. So, if we fuck it up, this will be a lot harder. The reason why I want to keep my money and not spend on level ups is because we need to buy a bunch of shit and we need to buy a lot of upgrade materials. So, that's why. That's why things are weird. We can put our shirt back on, I think, and our gloves. Okay, so let's put this back up. Okay, dodge forward in the future. Holy shit. Wait for our stamina to come back. Come on, you stupid asshole. There we go. So this is actually probably the most important upgrade item we can get right now. Demon Titanite. It won't be useful for like probably like 8 hours from here. It will not actually be useful till like 8 hours later. But once we start needing it, oh man, it is a pain in the ass to find. I haven't decided if I want to farm it later or farm it when we see it, and that's always the tough part about upgrade materials. It's like, well, we don't need it now, but we could use it later. But it's also tough to get, and there's gonna be a specific spot where we can farm a shitload of it, but not farm as in like forever farm, as in like we're gonna be able to get like quite a few of them in like one particular area, but it's a fucking pain in the ass. It is a pain in the fucking dick to get that shit. Also, it's probably two-hand. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I kind of like the two-handed moveset a little more. Sure, this might have a little more reach, I think. Yeah, they both feel about the same on reach. I don't know. I don't have any data to, like, prove that. Ooh, that did a lot. Alright, back up. Please drink. Alright, cool. I drank, and it just did nothing. So these guys will always drop these blood red moss clumps, which is nothing. The purple ones are actually okay. We want the blooming ones, but that drop rate's really low, like really low. It is extremely low. Actually, I don't know why I'm going through here. I shouldn't be going through here right now. I'm actually gonna head back because I actually need to buy more upgrade materials because I want to get my weapon to +5. Before I do anything. So that's about 10 of them. That'll be more than enough for the whatever's in the upgrades we actually need. And then another one, perfect. Alright, that should be enough. And then we might be able to get some level ups. That'll be helpful. And then I might kindle one of the bonfires. I haven't decided which one. Also, we can go through here. And I forget what exactly is over here. Technically, there's not... there's a ring I want to get that we get in this forest. That's going to be hella fucking useful. Look at that shit. Love the ragdolls. So cool. The ragdolls are fucking sick in this game. I love ragdolls like that. They're so much fun to fuck around with, but they get stuck on you, particularly in Bloodborne. Bloodborne, they get really fucking stuck on you, and you can't see your fucking character. You're fighting shit, and you're like, God damn it, I can't see anything. Well, hello, anything forged? Yes. Purchase item. Let's see here, 2, so 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. I need 7 more. Right, 2, 2, 3. There we go. Now we're fully upgraded. I might want to get some upgrades for the bow as well, and I will eventually need to do that, but I might get that bow to +6 and then not really worry about it after that. Okay, so bam, bam. We want to do... Well, we basically want to do health and endurance for a good while. We need the endurance eventually because we're going to need to make sure we're able to fast roll, and more endurance is good. 40 endurance is kind of like the golden standard in this game. Same with like about 25 to 30 health. We might get more than that, so we might go to like the soft cap, which is 40, which means we'll have a massive, massive health bar, and that's fine for this game. Should we start popping some of our humanities? We might. Actually, hold up. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of running around because I forgot about our Firekeeper soul as well. So I might do something crazy here. I might go back to Firelink. It sounds nuts, but I want to be able to get 10 Estus without having to use any kindling for a good bit. Just because kindling is a very costly process if you are a Chaos build. It is an extremely costly process. Also, what's our magic? Our magic wouldn't be very high, would it? Our int's actually 11. That's better than normal, but again, Thief starts with 12, which is kind of like why I like Thief a lot. He has the utility stats I kind of want. I think you just need 10, but you might need 12 to talk to the mage guy. And that's just to get a little bit of like a magic weapon setup, which I might still do because it's still more damage. And again, we won't be able to upgrade our weapon for a good while. So I might go for it anyways. Yeah, I'm probably going to always fight these guys, by the way, because it's just like, damn, it's just useful to just get upgrade materials. Because we're going to upgrade like 3 sets of fucking weapons, which is insane. That means we're going to need like 30 fucking regular Titanite shards. But I also could like make one of the weapons like normal. There we go. See? That's what we want. I want Titanite shards from them. Alright, this guy's coming. This guy's coming hard. He's coming. He is the most coming guy of coming of all time. So yeah, will we ever be human? I don't know. Probably at some point. Because we'll need to do some kindling and you have to be human, so... Eventually we will. Yep, let's upgrade our flask, get some more character upgrades. Don't have anything else going on. And then we can kill more hollows, which will be useful. Since we have an upgraded weapon, I might do this now, honestly. This is gonna sound... actually, we could do it on the way back, actually. So let's do this first. Oh yeah, we're back at Firelink, by the way. So yeah, very Metroidvania-like, as you can tell. I might not kill this guy, though, because he doesn't drop humanity. I've killed him many, many times. And he drops, like, no humanity, so... Let's deal with you. Reinforced flask. Thank you. And eventually we will probably kill Andre, though. It sounds fucked up, but I think he drops humanity as well. But this guy most definitely does, I think. Don't quote me on that. I know his buddies do. And the girl, I think, drops a lot of humanity. He might, though.